This is Mumbere's home in Kidodosel in Central Division, Kasese Municipality. Here, Kismat Mumbere, a 2.5-year-old baby boy, was stolen on April 4th this year. Mumbere is a son to Godfrey Bwambale and Jelia Muhindo, and the couple claimed that someone who visited their neighbor next to their rented room stole the minor.
Kato omwana bwe yabula mudachikezo no mugenyi nayenga tacha aliwo wali ku gate.
However, a few days later, the little boy was discovered outside the home. Bwambale, the area secretary for Kidodosel, claims Mumbere was convinced by a neighbor identified as Morian Bambo, who they thought was a caring person.
Now, that evening, Marion Bambu, who is the prime suspect, missed, and the boy also missed. After some time, Mbambu came back without a boy. And when the parents asked Mbambu, she said for her she went away, but she did not go with the boy.
Led by officers from Kasese Central Police Station, the team visited the scene to reconstruct the crime to verify the account given by the parents' child and the neighbors. Tumshime told NTV that Bambu, the suspect, was arrested and is detained at Kasese Central Police Station.
Police at the Kasese CPS in the Kasese Municipality arrested a one Bambu Morian, 20 years old, and a resident of Kidodosel in the Central Division, Kasese Municipality, on a charge of stealing a child.
On Wednesday, the angry residents of Kidodosel held a peaceful demonstration to sympathize with the family after they learned that the suspect, who had handed herself over to police, was released on bond.
After handing herself to police, she makes a statement, and maybe she bribed the police and they gave her bond on that very day on such a sensitive matter. That's why we were also annoyed, and we carried out a peaceful demonstration.
However, the area police station refuted the claims that the suspect was not given a bond.
We could not release her without us gathering enough evidence that would pin her. And secondly, we couldn't release her because we knew that if she went back to the community, probably she would have been ganged up by the angry mob that was following up the matter. So it is not true that she was given a police bond. We are still holding her under our custody.
At the scene of crime, we learned that the suspect had been there as a visitor for 4 days, but she was renting her own room about 400 meters away from where she allegedly stole the minor. Although police findings have not yet been released, locals say that they strongly suspect Bambu to be behind the missing child. Tumshime says the police inquiry into the child's case is underway, with a file at Kasese Central Police Station after the suspect initially denied knowing the whereabouts of the child.
As we talk now, she's going to appear in the Chief Magistrate Court in Kasese this afternoon on that very charge of stealing a child. It would be very early to give a comment because we can end up jeopardizing the investigations, but so far so good.